I'm about to change the way you approach hand care. Introducing our brand new Flawless Hand Therapy. The reason I know it's going to change the way you approach hand care is because it changed the way I approach hand care. Circle back maybe 6 months ago, if you looked at my hands, they were the bit of me that I felt let me down. They were rough around the cuticles, top of my hands was a little bit dried out, a little bit neglected. And it's because I couldn't get on board with what hand care offered at the time. So it wasn't active enough and it didn't absorb quickly enough. And for me, those were the two pivotal things. Our hands are on show all the time. If I think about videos, it's not just here that you guys are seeing, it's here, here, and here. I move my hands a lot when I communicate, but we work with them. We take them outside. They're constantly exposed to UVA rays. So really, our hands and our faces age in parallel, and yet we bestow a fraction of the attention on our hands that we do on our faces, until now. And I have to say that Flawless Hand Therapy has changed the game for me. Now, why is that? Well, firstly, we have crammed it full of active ingredients, 24.5% in fact. I mean, it's pretty much good enough to put on your face. We have niacinamide, the barrier boosting, pigmentation improving, collagen enthusing active ingredient that really is, if I think about it, the perfect active ingredient for your hands. It's that balance of action, but also supporting skin barrier function, encouraging a healthy microbiome, boosting ceramide production, that really makes it an ideal ingredient. And at 5%, that's substantial. Then we have bakuchiol, the retinol doppelganger, in terms of its function that we can use through the day and at night, unlike a retinoid, which has to be used only at night. That helps activate those retinoid receptors to get all those lovely benefits, improvement in texture because of increase in the skin cell cycle, improvements in collagen, again, improvements in pigmentation patterns. So again, lending itself to bright, clear, smooth, healthy skin. We then combined it with some major occlusives. We've got shea butter in there at a whopping 10%. Hello, man on the street. We have squalane in there. We have avocado oil. We've got mango seed oil to really deliver that signature Dr. Sam's sumptuous texture. Did I forget to mention it has zinc PCA at 1%? Yes, I did. Such an important ingredient in the formula because we want to keep our hands clean, right? And zinc salts have antibacterial properties. This is a great thing to include into a hand formula, but it's also thought to have UV defense properties in that it helps reduce the effect of UVA, which tends to increase the amount of collagen chomping matrix metalloproteinase 1, which is a bit of a mouthful, but basically it helps preserve your collagen. So two fantastic properties to add into the mix. Cuticles love it, and I typically use around a fingertip amount, a generous fingertip, shall we say, to cover the backs of the hands and the palms. What's really, really key though, of course, is the absorption time. Now, when we asked our Facebook group, a very informed lot, whether they used hand cream or not on a regular basis or not, 24% of them, and it was a big group, it was over 240 respondents, said they didn't. And the main reason cited was the sticky factor, that feeling of greasiness that most of us really can't avoid, especially when it comes to going about our day. Now, the thing is, with all of this avid hand washing in this post-pandemic era, it's not going away, especially as we head into winter. Moisturizing your hands after you've washed your hands is essential. Washing leaches away that essential kind of mortar from that bricks and mortar structure of our stratum corneum, yes? So water washes it away. Your cleansing agent, which typically, you know, if you're using regular bathroom soap, will foam, will take away those essential constituents that help the barrier stay solid. So you want to put that back with your moisturizer. But to make it work so you can carry on with your day, you can type, you can touch your hair, you can turn a doorknob, very critical, the doorknob test, you're going to hear more about that. It needs to absorb super quickly, and that has pretty much gone in, and that is despite having that hugely luscious, glorious texture, so that beautiful skin feel, pretty much like cashmere. So you can do stuff after you've applied it, but hands look immediately better, and with use, you will see the improvements in the signs of premature aging that so typically appear on the backs of the hands. I am obsessed. My team will tell you I was the ultimate hand cream refusenik. I just didn't use it. Now I have one on the desk, by the bathroom sink, by the bedside table, and in my handbag. And it's a lovely portable size too. So I can't wait for you to try it. I think you really are going to see why I think this is changing the game when it comes to hand care, and I hope you love it.